Hey guys, on today's unboxing, we're going to be unboxing this case right here. It's for the brand new iPad that just came out from Apple. So we're going to see how the fit is. Now what I can tell you about these cases is that they're really good. I had one on my iPad Pro right now for a long time, and I've dropped it from about 5 feet by accident a few times. And I dropped it on hardwood floor. So it wasn't on carpet or something soft like that, and yet there's no cracked screen or anything like that. So this case has been doing really well for me with my iPad Pro, which I'm going to show you that in a second. Now to put this in, like I told you guys, I've had this case from before, so I know how it is. I know how good it is and how well it protects iPads. Let me just put this in. There we go. So it's pretty easy to take it in and out of the case. It fits snug. From what I can see, the design, okay, good. So they have this space. It's very important, and that's because the speakers are right there. Now this is good. Yep. So nothing gets in the way of the speakers. Very important once it comes down to these cases. Now if you look at the top, all right, so we have that, so we can plug in our headset, that right there. Perfect, perfect. We have access to that. Our camera, it's not getting in the way at all. The case down here, same deal. To plug it in and charge it up, that's fine. Yeah, it looks all good. Volume working just fine. Okay, so let's just turn this on. There we go. Go around the case so you guys can see it. So it is rubbery, and that's what I really like about this case, because that rubber is what really protects and effectively protects your iPad from getting damaged. Now that's what really protects your iPad from getting damaged, that rubber. And you always want a case, for example in this one, you guys can see that this comes out from the screen, right? So if this ever hits the floor, like with my other iPad, this will hit the floor before the screen, because this is a little bit more above than the screen. So that's very important that this comes out. And just around it, you also want to check edges, that they're nice and hard. Yep, seems good. Seems like there's enough space. I can squeeze this a little bit, which is perfect. Yeah, so like I mentioned, guys, I've had experience already with this type of case, and it's worked just fine, so I do recommend this type of case. What's the downside about this model is that if you guys want to place it like so, yeah, it's not gonna stay right, because it has nothing on the back to hold it up. Those other type of cases, this is more if you guys want to just on your hands all the time, or you guys need to lean it against something so it stays like this. But that's the only downside when it comes to this type of model. So I'm gonna show you right now my old case. So this is the one that I got from my iPad Pro. So you guys can see the difference in size. This is the new iPad, and this is the iPad Pro's case. So you guys can see the big difference between the iPads. Again, this is the brand new iPad that just came out, and the iPad Pro is here. So there is a big difference in size. The case itself, there are little things that are different. In the iPad Pro case, you will notice that there's this insert, and that's to place the pen right here, the stylus, because that came out at the same time as the iPad Pro, so they made sure to do that. With this case, it's kind of disappointing that they didn't do the same thing, because the stylus from Apple does work on this new iPad. Back when the iPad Pro came out, it would only work with the new iPad Pro, the stylus. However, Apple Pencil works just fine with the brand new iPad. So that's something that they're missing from here. I think they should have just included it. It's something really small. I used it a little bit at least. Other than that, to show you the wear and tear of this case, and that's again because I've dropped it several times for about 5 feet, is this. So it will crack over time if you guys take it out and in, and because of, well, I don't think that actually happened because when it fell, because I didn't really notice when this happened, but I think it happened when I was taking it out in and out in, and that's when this crack happen. Does it get in the way? Not really. It stays put. It does open up if I press on it, but no big deal. That's the wear and tear, and that's after 2 years, by the way. So the wear and tear is not bad. After all, it is rubber, so it's gonna last. Anyways, that's it for this case. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write them down here in the comments area. And don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.